The Communications Authority, ICASA, says people living with disabilities still face challenges with communication services. According to their research, the majority of respondents said they do not own cell phones because they simply do not cater for their disabilities. Others complain that their local post offices are not fitted with ramps to allow them easy access. Now the regulator is gearing up for this year's summit to address problems such as these. To tell us more about this event is the chairperson of ICASA. Joining us, Dr. Stephen Mncube. Dr. Mncube, good morning to you. Good morning, Vuyo. I really appreciate this opportunity for me to come and talk about the promotion of the rights for persons with disabilities. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. So, what are the challenges? The challenges are that many operators do not really prepare well, issues like, for instance, on broadcasting and postal and all these areas. You go to postal, you may sometimes find that there are no ways where the disabled can easily access the postal. Okay. And with telephony, the braille sometimes is not yet, fully developed. Yes. Okay. So our concern is ICASA, because we are governed by Section 2 and Section 70 of the ECA Code of Conduct, which stipulates that all the operators of ICT skirmishes must make sure that the persons with disabilities have access just as a regular person like me and you. Okay, so what are you going to be doing? You've got a summit around this issue? In this summit, we are going to be having a good dialogue with all the promoters, the manufacturers of ICT, so that they should also position themselves as, the minister has announced that we are migrating to analog and digital. Okay. That means there's going to be a lot of content that will come into fold. And if we do not prepare right now to get gadgets that will enable and be user-friendly to the disabled, we'll be leaving them behind. Okay. Yes. So just in terms of, for instance, access to the post offices, yes, having a ramp, not having a ramp, as ICASA, what can you do? What are you going to do? Well, as ICASA, we are bound to reinforce those laws. And those people who do not abide by those laws, they will be taken. So have you got teeth? I mean, can you levy penalties? What can you do? At first we didn't, but now we are strengthening ICASA, and with the re-engineering of ICASA, given the ICT that is coming up, I think ICASA is getting to be better positioned to do this. Okay. When is the summit itself? The summit is going to be on the 16th and 15th at Birchwood Hotel. Okay. And some of the issues that are going to be coming up on the agenda? We hope we will divide this summit into working groups. And the outcome of those working groups will tell us or will inform us more, because you will have manufacturers being there, and you will also have people who are advocates of disabled. They will also be telling us what their needs are. Yeah. So it's an interactive workshop. So ultimately, what do you hope will come out of the summit? Ultimately, we hope recommendations will come out, and this recommendation will then, from ICASA's position, will look at how this recommendation can then become an unfolding drama in the skirmishes of implementing these items for the disadvantaged. In the study that you undertook, the majority of respondents say they do not have cell phones. This is because on the handset there is no braille reader. Exactly. And have you had conversation with the cell phone manufacturers about that? Oh yes, before this, as a prelude to this summit, we met with all the operators. Yes. And it was a very successful summit. We also had gone on a 9-province consultative approaches with the disadvantaged, and now this is almost like a convergence of all those people. What are they saying, though, particularly the cell phone manufacturers? Is it
process they've started to undertake to improve the keyboard?
Yeah, they have started, but you know what they are also trying to do is to adhere to the best practices that are done internationally.
Okay.
Because as you know that this summit that we are conducting here correlates with the international summit that is launched on the 16th.
Okay.
Yeah, so we want to make sure that we do not lag behind on this one. We should also get South Africa to use best practices.
Yeah, internationally, what do they do for Braille, for people who are hard of hearing?
Well, especially in the US, you know, they have done a lot because you have the NIT Institute, you know, in Rochester, which has really been promoting the deaf and the disabled people.
Yes.
And I mean persons.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Dr. Stephen Mncube, Chair of ICASA. The summit itself is on the 15th and the 16th of March. It's at the Birchwood Hotel in Boksburg, Ekurhuleni.
Yeah.
You're watching Morning Live. Now, when we return, Leanne is going to be